this month, the Biden administration is offering debt relief to millions of Americans working to pay off their student loans. But several questions remain over how to apply and when. NBC4's Jonathan Jackson has been talking with financial planners, and he joins us now with more on how people can receive loan forgiveness. Jonathan?
Well, Jared, the applications are set to arrive early this month, and while most people are eligible, there are ways you can find out if you qualify ahead of time.
About a third of borrowers, the student loan forgiveness is going to completely wipe out their debt.
The White House is set to roll out a massive student loan forgiveness plan that would cancel up to $10,000 in student loan debt for individual borrowers, or $20,000 for those who receive Pell Grants.
About 8 million people are already going to be forgiven without having to do anything, and that's just simply because the government already has their loan information and income information in order to forgive that.
That's Kimberly Wells, owner of Young Wealth Management, a financial planning firm in Columbus. She says millions of borrowers will already qualify for student loan forgiveness due to being registered through the government. But she says if you're not sure, you can simply check online or submit an application once it's released to the public later this month.
If you want to see if your loans are eligible, you can go to the studentaid.gov website. Once you log in, click on My Aid, and it'll show you what type of loans you actually have.
However, Wells says it's important to make sure you qualify first, because only those with federal loans or who fall within the income limits of $125,000 per year or $250,000 per married couple are eligible. Once you've determined that, she says it's important to submit that application as soon as possible.
If you paid off those loans after March 13th, 2020, which is when this all began, you can actually apply for a refund and then go ahead and apply for student loan forgiveness. So if you were someone who was kind of ahead of the curve and paid off those loans, don't worry, you're not going to be left out.
Now again, the applications for the student loan forgiveness are set to arrive in the coming days, and they will be available to the public up until 2023. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Jonathan Jackson, NBC4.